What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz, and my favorite feature in NBA 2K24 has been the introduction of Curl Play. And I've created some mean Steph Curry combos that I take with me to every game mode, whether it's in my team or in the rec. And I have been absolutely destroying with this combo. And I really can't wait till the team brings this in NBA 2K25.
What's up, 2K community? It's your girl Boom, and I know we're all enjoying our summer, but don't forget to come in and tune into 2K and make sure we're gonna ball out on the courts regardless of what you play. I just want to see you.
Once again, I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. I know I am. It's been a fun time. Hope you guys are still hooping and having a good time with the game. It's your boy Shake as always. Hope to see you on the Rise court.
It was great to meet Chris in person this year. Not only that, I got to talk with him and Shakedown all the time.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Jeremy Grant out there with Walker, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Raptors, we've got Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's MP in at the center position. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical, and he's explosive.
Simons against Trent. Fades away. And it's Simons missing. And it's Toronto's ball. Pass to Quickley. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Now here's MP. Outside Barnes. Now Quickley. 5 on the clock. The shot off that time. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Simons. Trent with the defensive effort.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Quickley. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
For Portland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Henderson against Quickley. Henderson outside. Over Quickley. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Grant against Barrett. MP right side. Back to Barrett. Pass to Coleman. Now Quickley. It's stolen by Henderson. Quickley with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. They've got Emmanuel Quickley. MP is out there with Barnes. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Quickley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got his second bucket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Trent against Simons. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends. High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Count it. Trent's got his first basket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it. He's only getting better.
Now here's Henderson. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Even in his first year, Henderson doesn't mind being the instigator, going right at you, pressing the action.
Quickly against Henderson. And that one's good. Quickly's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Pass to Henderson. 13 feet out. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Quickly against Henderson. Quickly passes to MP. Right outside. Quickly with the ball. Shoots over Ayton. And too long on the shot. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Ayton. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Yes, it's good.
That's why you stick with it and play through the whistle. Gary not taking the contact for granted.
Timeout call, Portland. Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, BA. And over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive board.
So the clock runs out with the score top.
At the end of the first half of play, the score, your Raptors 36, the Trailblazers 36.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Raptors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Grant in a small forward. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Henderson with the basket on the assist. Henderson's got 8.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Quickly passes to MP. Trent on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating. That's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
That's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
First one falls. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
And B.A., that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Scotty Barnes is a guy you want on your team. Reason why he works so hard every day.
And they pick up 2.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here are the Raptors now. Quickly passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And on Thursday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Simons against Trent. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Ayton, Talbot, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Walker passes to Henderson. That one's good for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Whoa! What a move!
They've got Gary Trent. Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 of the game for Toronto. Here's Barnes. That one's wide left. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Henderson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
Here's Barrett. Here's Coleman. Buries it down low. MP's got his first points of the night. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Quickly finds Barnes. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Quickly against Henderson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Toronto trailing. Outside Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Now Barnes. Quickly outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 2. Here's the 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Down low. And they're There's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Henderson. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. Quickly. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Henderson pass to Simons. Henderson against Quickly. Pass to Walker. There's Simons with a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Kicks it out to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Quickly with the ball. Back to Barnes. Can't hit that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Barnes.
Assertive play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Shot is good by Barrett.
This is why R.J. Barrett went 2nd overall. He could be a difference maker.
Timeout called. Portland. They're in front by 5. 1:02 left to play in the 4th. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last night, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I know how to communicate and tee up out there."
Thank you for that, Allie. On the wing quickly. Over Henderson. And what a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Goes up top, guarded by Trent. Simons passes to Henderson. Back to Simons. Pulls it in from the elbow. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
And they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
wrap party. We've got Team 2K TV versus the world. So welcome to the show. This is very exciting because we're going to run 5v5 today.
Shout out to all of the community joining us here today. You guys are awesome at the game, and I'm a little bit intimidated. Just a little bit.
Let's talk about the strategy on how to beat Team 2K TV.
The strategy is just to move the ball, get some shots up, and I don't think we have to do too much, but you never know.
Let's do it. That's catch back. You know what I mean?
Let's introduce our Team 2K TV for today. We've got John.
Still running my 7'1" center. Here's a little bit of everything, but mostly defensive intent.
Brian.
I'm running with my 2'8" diamond slasher at point guard.
Coming right up. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Halliburton and Middleton share the wing group. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And for the Raptors, we've got Emmanuel Quickly. Scotty Barnes is out there with MP. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. It is still early in the season, Greg. You'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team. Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Stolen by Quickly. Barnes looking around. Quickly finds Trent. Barrett against Middleton. Jacks up a 3. And R.J. Barrett hits the 3. Barrett's got 5 now.
And well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Here's Lillard from 13 feet, and it goes down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5 for Middleton. No good off the back of the rim. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
As long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys need to play with this kid.
The long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now here's Barnes. It's Trent on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplets.
Giannis outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot is good from Lopez.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez is too big and too skilled.
Quickly kicks to Trent. Quickly against Lillard. And it's good for 2.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done now. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Up top, Barrett, defended by Middleton. MP kicks to Trent. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Portland. Here's Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
It's a timeout call here, the first for the Raptors. They're getting their first. They've got MP is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Bucks trail by 3. The pass to Middleton. Kicks to Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Inside, Barnes. Whistle blows, basket is good. So Tibbs here for a 3-point play.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pat Connaughton is checked in for Milwaukee. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly first floater in the lane.
Hard to disrupt for Shea Middleton when he's in the zone. Doesn't matter who's guarding. He's still going to get his shot up and down.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
You know, for the Raptors, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, hitting the spots.
Some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
At the end of the first half of play, before you're back in the Bucks 36.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, giveaway games with the stakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Bucks trail by 4. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Connaughton with it. Defended by Trent. Connaughton kicks to Lillard. Off target with his 3. After shooting so far, very efficient. All around, about 55%. And that one's good, Barnes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Tony.
And that's how you execute inside. Lillard, I like when he looks for his shot down low.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. Asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over. Giannis says, I trust this guy to depth. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Lillard. Over quickly. Offensive rebound. Lopez. Good work there as it goes.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's quickly missing. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
On the wing quickly. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To the middle, here's Coleman. Lead pass is put in just the right spot. Coleman's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Okay, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments.
So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. Off target from the baseline. And so it's terrific that he brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A 2-point game. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Feeds it to Olynyk. He nails it. And we're tied up.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Lillard. They shoot again. The shot's good from Lopez.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on for Lopez.
And the Raptors call time here. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, he's just fortunate right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slowly roll.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan has been incredible with his attacking at the offensive end. He's been all game long. Never hesitated to attack the gap on defense. And then he found a lot of points by slicing his way right to the cup.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Barnes. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, I like the idea. You know he can make that shot, but the defense wasn't having it. Not there.
Good ball movement here on the Raptors. It finds Embiid. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump. He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Barnes. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
A smart move.
Yes!
That Lillard is working. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Quickly against Lillard. Quickly the pass to Coleman. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Embiid. Here's Quickly. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And he has definitely been struggling in this game.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 7-1 game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive in the back.
9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Trent outside. Middleton with it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul something different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they did fade off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Sleep on the couch. It ain't even been 2 minutes. Now we in the room with it. Now she got it.